What's poppin', people? You man Zeus is back in town, bringing you guys a match of TDM on Dome. This time it's a TDM on the PC using the UMP45. And as of recently, I've been really enjoying the UMP45. I don't know why. The way I like to use this gun. I was gonna say the way I like to prefer this gun, but the way I like to use this gun is with silencer and extended mags. I love using silencer on all of my weapons. That's just how I am. I like going unnoticed because I like to flank the enemies, and I like extended mags so I don't have to reload all the time. But anyways, that's not what I really want to talk about. I'm always, sometimes I was talking about this on Twitter actually. Sometimes I like to just sit by myself and think about random things, and it turns out a lot of people on Twitter said they like to do the same thing sometimes. So I was thinking, what if I talk about on my commentary what normally goes through my head when I'm because sometimes I'll just be sitting down or laying down on my bed and just thinking for an hour or 2 hours, and I'm having fun. I'm not even getting bored, and I don't know if I'm crazy or if I have mental problems or something, but I could sit for hours and not get bored. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I'll get really freaking bored after 5 minutes, and sometimes I can just lay down and think and forget about stuff. In class, I'll get really bored because I just can't think in that environment. I don't know why. I just can't think in class, which is weird, right? Because one would think that class would make you concentrated because of the silence and stuff, but not really. I don't know why. Usually before I go to bed, I'll usually sit and think for an hour. When I get home from school, stuff like that. Or when I'm just resting I say I'm gonna just sit down for 2 minutes. I end up sitting there for like 2 hours and just thinking about random stuff. But one thing I was thinking about is a lot of you guys have siblings, right? I have siblings, and maybe some of you guys have siblings out there, and a lot of times we treat our siblings pretty hypocritically. For example, you'll see your little brother on the TV on a Saturday morning watching the cartoons or whatever. From 8 a.m. in the morning, he wakes up early to watch those cartoons until like 2-3 p.m. He's sitting there and watching cartoon shows for 3, 4, 5 hours. And then when you wake up at, let's say, 11:30 or 11, you go up and see him watching TV. You're like, oh, he's just watching TV. And then you come back at like 2 or 3 p.m. He's still watching TV. And like, oh my God, man, get a life. Stop watching TV. And you turn off the TV and get him all mad and everything. But then you turn around and start playing Call of Duty all day long for 4, 5, 6 hours, or watch YouTube for 4 hours or 5 hours or whatever. And it's not like I'm not guilty of this. I've actually done this before. I guess humans are narrow-minded, and we can't really think through other people's shoes until we actually try to. I mean, it's really weird, man. But sometimes it's really hard to think as if you're in other people's shoes, and that's what I'm trying to teach myself. I'm trying to teach myself not to judge other people and to put myself in their situation. And I've been getting better at this. I mean, I used to be like really hard-headed and everything, but now I'm learning as I grow up. I mean, I grow as a person physically and mentally every year, every day, all the time. And I think that this past year or two have been the most significant years that I've grown, or the years that I've grown the most, or I've had the most significant growth mentally. I'm not talking about the trollololos on Twitter and stuff like that and the funny stuff. That's just goofing off and having fun and having a good time. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about serious stuff, being mature and stuff like that. I think I've grown a lot more than I have in previous years. I think that until you reach the age of 15 or 16, you're still like a young kid that doesn't care about anything. And you pretty much can't see anything. You can't put yourself in other people's shoes and think like other people until you grow older. And I'm still not capable of that. Sometimes sometimes I just judge too much. But I mean, I guess it's an ongoing cycle. I mean, that's what life is. You grow mentally as you get older, and I think that's why old people are given this image of being really intelligent and have a lot of wisdom and experience. And when we were younger, we used to, like, even till now, sometimes I'm actually really guilty of this. A lot of times you'll see other people and be like, oh, I'm smarter than him. Oh, he failed that exam. Oh, I'd get an A on that. But sometimes you have to put yourself in other people's shoes and realize that you're not perfect and that you're not better than everybody else. You have to I know it sounds really narcissistic and stuff, but it's not like it's not like it's never happened to you, or you never thought of these things. Well, maybe you guys haven't, but that's just some weird shit I think about sometimes. I lost this game, yeah, but oh well. I mean, it's all good. I actually did pretty well in this game. I was trying to carry my team, but unfortunately we didn't win. So let me know if you guys think about these weird things. But other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good day.